Remember how awful school could be when bullies would hurl you into a corner, slap your face around like you were a wet fish, and then tell you in no uncertain terms to never sit by the lockers because that was for the cool kids only? No? Just me then. But still, we all knew this went on, and unless you were a member of the cool club, it wasn't exactly the best place to be. At a time, this wasn't too dissimilar to the WWE locker room. Compared to that of a shark tank, you better have been on your best behaviour if you didn't want to be thrown into the hallway with the other naughty kids. I'm Simon from WhatCulture, and this is 5 WWE stars who were kicked out of the locker room. Number 5. Melina. Melina managed to attract more heat than a mosquito in the Sahara Desert. Or Lana. Yeah, let's go with Lana, who's probably literally on fire right now. Taking her stardom a little too seriously and letting it go to her head, she was the main reason Tag Team M&M split in June 2006 and why Lita once threw her out of the women's locker room. She was just too big for her boots. Tarnished with what many called a constant terrible attitude, it's no wonder she left the company in 2011. Number 4. The Jackal. Do you have any memory of Don the Jackal Callis? Managing 2 of the hottest stables in history, the Truth Commission and the Oddities, he was also a heat magnet, which means no matter where he went, problems would follow. Much like Lana. Amazingly, to this day, he still has no idea what he actually did. Openly admitting in many interviews that he's clueless as to the specific reasons, Callis was honest enough to admit that he probably did everything to get it. Which kinda sounds like a guilty man covering his tracks. It got so bad at one point that JBL demanded the Hardy Boys, who had acquired their own heat by taking Kane's first-class aeroplane seat, snap toothpicks in the lock of Callis' car so he couldn't get in it. 2 wrongs don't make a right, kids. Unless you're backstage at a WWE event. Number 3. Matt Striker. A quick life tip. If you think your mate's cooking is better than your partner's, keep quiet about it. Sure, your friend's lasagna brings tears to your eyes, but you're only going to get punched in the face if your spouse hears about it, and no one wants to be punched in the face. Matt Striker was never taught this lesson, taking it on himself to audibly tell road agents at a November 2005 SmackDown taping how superior he thought the Raw roster was. Aside from being a dumber move than Vince McMahon signing off on the Katie Vick angle, the SmackDown roster at the time was filled with the likes of The Undertaker and Eddie Guerrero. You think they want to hear that from you, Striker? Now they just want to punch you in the face. Unsurprisingly, this all led to Matt's bags being thrown out into the hallway by Chris Benoit, who told the former teacher he could go get changed out there. Good one, Matt. You did a really good job. Number 2. Ken Kennedy. You did not want to be a part of the SmackDown locker room in the mid-2000s. Every young up-and-comer was held to the highest of standards, and if you failed, the roster had no problem kicking your ass. Ken Kennedy was such a victim. Seen as a future main eventer and a bona fide star, he was being booked to win a number of battle royals as he slowly made his climb to the top. Unfortunately for Kenny Boy, he forgot to thank everyone else in the match for doing the favours. This was not treated lightly by the always calm and level-headed Hardcore Holly. After not following wrestling protocol once more after a match in Italy, Holly grabbed Kennedy's bags and threw them out in the hallway, saying, "Get out of my locker room. You're not changing in here till I say you can." I guess repeating his name over and over again obviously did some damage to Kennedy's brain. Number 1. The Miz. The Miz may have come to play, but he also came to get kicked out of the locker room. I'm pretty sure that's how the lyrics to his entrance theme actually go. What for, you ask? Well, he ate chicken near, or possibly over, Chris Benoit's bag. Wait, what? That's it? Right. Understandably, The Miz thought it was a joke, but soon realised how serious the matter was when he got screamed at later that evening. Just think of that. Don't eat chicken over my bag! The whole thing got even weirder too. As The Miz himself explained on Chris Jericho's podcast, Benoit assured the former reality star that he wasn't actually being banned from the locker room, only to tell him later that day that he was. 6 months later, he was let back in, and he never ate chicken again. There's a lot that can be learned regarding WWE life here, and that's to literally keep your mouth shut and shake everyone's hand as much as possible. And to never eat chicken. Don't even think about chicken. You live in a chicken-free zone. Let us know of any other situations in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can even tell me how I'm not Adam on Twitter at SimonMiller316. Thanks for watching, and I'll chat to you again soon.